Hello, this is John Kauphusman, owner of Pacific Connections. I'd like to talk a little bit about how our product is made. Our product is all handmade with several layers, taking about 3 weeks to finish one product. It is done with a wood-based material to begin with, and then a material is applied on the top and the sides, either a wood veneer, as this is. We also do fabric and handmade papers, also plain lacquer colors. The process is quite involved. It starts actually with a carpentry shop where all the wood-based materials are used to make each individual piece. It is then hand-poured lacquer that is done in several layers, one side at a time. So there are 6 sides that all have to be done at one time. The lacquer is poured, dried, polished, turned, poured, dried, polished, and continues on until there are several steps for polishing. It goes through a rough coarse sanding, fine sanding, and then a buffing at the end, and a water polish. So you can see there's a great deal of work that goes into just one individual piece to produce the fine quality at the end product. I'd like to tell you a little bit more about how the actual product is made with the trim and the base color. First, the box is taped and the orange lacquer is poured on, and then they route out with the machine all the fine edges here, and then it's filled in with black lacquer. And I have an example here to show you in the picture up here, where you'll see the black lacquer before it's polished out. And here they're pouring the black lacquer into that space that's been routed out by a machine. And then it's polished out to get to the final product that you see down here. When we began the company, we started with only the plain lacquer colors. We did not have any of our other designs at that time. And of course, we started with the basics, black and white, and the various versions of it. And that has always been our best-selling color, or no color, I should say. And then we've added in the orange and black, which is also a very strong seller for us. And now we've 3 blues, and we have added in different colors over the years. We also have a beautiful Paris pink, which is not shown here. But we do a lot of just plain color lacquers, in addition to all of our well-known other designs. This is our probably best-selling individual design, and this we call Tucson. It's a handmade marbleized paper. So again, it's one of those pieces where there are no two alike. Sometimes you'll get more of certain colors, but it's always great movement to the design. And this is actually a cork, a sliced cork, paperback, that's applied to the product. And our wood veneers, we do many different versions of the wood veneers. Moppa Burl, which is everybody knows is one of our favorites and most of our customers' favorites. And then we have over here Macassar Ebony, which is a very sophisticated collection. We have a Metro collection that's combined Macassar Ebony with zebra wood. And this also is one of our newest collections here. This is a wood veneer also. Again, multiple layers of wood in different colors put together and then sliced, and then we apply it to the product and lacquer over it. Let me tell you a little bit about this piece here. This is a little bit unique. In our process, we use many different materials, and this is actually a specially cut wood veneer where the different colored wood veneers are layered together and then they're sliced at an angle to give you this unique design. And then the wood veneer is paperbacked, 10 mil paperback, applied to the product, over which the clear lacquer is placed to give it this fine finish. I'd like to tell you about a special product that is new for us, a new design called Artful Gold. And the Artful Gold is on a black lacquer and a white lacquer. And the process starts with the black lacquer box, and a special adhesive is then splashed on by one of our production workers. Once it's splashed on, there's gold leaf applied to the top, brushed off, and then a clear lacquer put over the top of it. So each time the piece is going to be very different and unique. There are no two alike.